Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, this is Mike with TradeWinds RV Center, here to congratulate you on the purchase of your 243 BHS Bullet travel trailer. I'm here to walk you around it, show you how to use a few things, get the best out of your camping experience. Let's start by talking about arriving at the campsite. First thing I want you to take into consideration when parking is your awning. On your campsite, leave plenty of room for that awning to come in and out unhindered. And on your campsite, same thing with your slide. Leave plenty of room for that to come in and out. And leave yourself a nice walking path, because the next thing I want you to think about is where your power and water connections are going to be. Your power is going to be just above your tire on your driver's side of your tow vehicle, and your docking station is going to be toward the front on your driver's side of your tow vehicle. So park accordingly so you can utilize the facilities at the campsite. Once you arrive, first thing you do is level your unit. If you have a docking light, should you arrive at night, simply raise or lower the unit. You do have a manual override for that hand crank right there. All right, once our unit's level, now we're going to stabilize it. On four corner of your unit, you have these stabilizing jacks. Simply put these on and crank these down. Now I'm going to recommend stabilizing jack pads. Jack pads are going to protect the feet of your stabilizing jacks from dirt and debris and hot blacktop. Run these down just until they're taut. Remember, these are stabilizing jacks, not leveling jacks. Once we got our unit level and stable, we can hook up our power and water. Again, 30 amp cord here, stores inside. Pull that to plug it in. If you need to plug in at home, there's a 30 to 110 adapter that comes in your convenience pack. Get the power hooked up, let's hook up our water. At campsites, we'll hook up the city water connection. First and foremost, your water pressure regulator. This water pressure regulator is going to reduce the water pressure to 40 to 50 psi, protecting the lines in your unit. Hook that up to your city water connection. Hook up your hose, but don't turn our hose on yet. Let's go find your hot water heater. Here's going to be located just to the left of the entry doorway. All we're going to do at this point is make sure our drain plug's back in there. Get some plumber's tape around there, put that in there nice and snug, and then you can go ahead and turn your hose on. After your hose has been on for a little while, go ahead and go inside. Open up your water taps. Once the air's out of the lines and you got a steady flow of water coming, then you can go turn on your hot water heater from indoors. Now say you're going to go camping and you're not going to use city water, you're going to go boondocking. In that case, you'll just fill up your freshwater connection. No need for a water pressure regulator here. Simply use a hose. Two ways to tell when that's full. There's an overflow valve right here, or on the inside where you check the levels of your tanks, there's a fresh water next to your battery and black and gray tanks. Just remember, once you use that fresh water, you're going to want to turn on your water pump. Don't turn on your water pump when you use the city water. That's already pressurized. All right, we're hooked up to camper and we'll walk you around the rest of the unit, starting with your pass-through storage on this side. Again, your water connections. There's your drain for your freshwater connect. Over here is going to be your power, outdoor shower with hot and cold water. Your black tank flush, we'll talk about that when leaving the campsite. There's your black and gray tanks. Around the back of the unit, you have a spare tire with a cover. Accessory hitch, looks like it was added on afterwards. On the front here is your outdoor kitchen. Pulls up with a magnet. Here's your quick connect LP hose for the end of your grill, which will connect right there. Quick connect LP right next to your low point drains. This is access to the back of your fridge, your outdoor speakers. 110. It's a flue for your furnace. If you run your furnace clear of that, that'll get rather warm. Again, your hot water heater. Your pass-through storage. Up here, all your hitch work. The propane does come with a cover and a regulator. That about covers everything on the outside. Let's go take a look inside your unit. All right, coming up inside your unit. Immediately to the left. I'm going to turn our porch and ceiling lights on. Here's your control panel. There's your battery. There's a freshwater button to tell when your potable water is full. Black and gray tanks. Here's where you turn on your water heater hooked up to gas. Your water heater hooked up to electric. Your water pump if using potable water. Here's your awning. You're going to want to run that out. Here's your awning lights. Your awning, you're only going to want to run that out until you see your flap fall down to 90 degrees. Once that flap falls down, you know you're out far enough. It will extend past that, so make sure that you keep an eye on it while you're extending it to as far as you want to go. So we'll retract that back in.
There you go. You're one of the sales guys.
Down here's your slide room. And right down here we'll deploy our slide. Let it slide out. I'm going to walk you through the rest of the unit here real quick. You have a lot of individual lighting here. One touch. Self-explanatory microwave. And below that, your oven does have a fan and a light for your stove top. This glass top makes an excellent backsplash. If you turn this to light and hit your spark when your gas is on, you'll get a flame. You have a pilot light for your oven. Coming to your fridge. Up top, you press that in. When you're plugged in, you'll be auto. Auto means you're running off electricity. As soon as you unplug, you're on gas. Push that in there. There's your auto, or lift that up and you're on gas. Smoke alarm here. Individual lighting up here in your bunk areas. Want to mention in the bathroom, do have a hand crank open exhaust vent there. 110 with GFCI reset. In the hallway here is your breaker box and fuses. Around the corner, 12 volt carbon monoxide propane detector. The reason I mentioned that's 12 volt, it's always running off your battery. So if you are boondocking, if you're going to be gone for the day, disconnect one of your battery posts to keep this running your battery down while you're gone. Coming right above here, this will be your AC and your furnace. Your sofa will sit down on these lips right here. Sound system and stereo. Sound system, AM, FM, Bluetooth, DVD, CD player. Dual zone, you can play your music indoors, outdoors, or both. Really cool system. Your TV, make sure that's strapped back for travel. In your bathroom or bedroom now. Little chute to drop your laundry down. Little storage under here. Smoke alarm. Individual lighting. Just want to mention on your doors, make sure that these are snapped back. Both of your bedroom doors are snapped back for travel. One last thing, over here on the wall is your thermostat. Turn that on. Turn on the AC. Turn that down a little bit. Get your AC to kick on. There goes your AC. Shut that off. AC shuts off quick. Let's turn on our furnace. Now shut the furnace off. Furnace light, furnace fan will take a couple minutes to shut off. Oh, yours, well, it's still running a little bit. That about covers everything on the inside. Let's act like we're leaving the campsite. I like to shut off my ceiling light, because then I can walk through the unit and see any individual lighting I may have left on. Now that all that's off, I'll turn my ceiling light back on. Doors and drawers. Make sure all doors and drawers are closed. Nothing's going to impede your slide from coming in. Hit glide room in. And bring in our slide. Slides in, shut off our interior lights, exit the unit. Gonna fold up our steps, fold them twice, lock and deadbolt your exterior door, lift and turn your handle. At this point, we're gonna unhook our cable, our water, and our power. Gonna come up underneath our cooking area and dump those low point drains. Once those are done, we're going to come over here to our pressure release valve. We're going to lift up on that. That's going to dump the remaining of the hot water out. Be sure to put that back down, otherwise your door will not close. Come around to this side, and if we are using potable water, we have a low point drain right there for that. That's for your freshwater drain. Hook up your hitch and head on up to the dump station. At the dump station, park accordingly. Your dump is going to be behind your tires on your driver's side of your tow vehicle. 10-foot hose comes in your convenience pack. Hook that up, pull your black handle. After it sounds like that sewage is no longer draining, we're going to come up here again with our water pressure regulator and the hose at the dump station. Hook it up and let it run for a good 5 minutes with that black handle open. That's going to wash all that nastiness out of your black tank. Shut off that hose, close your black handle, pull your gray handle. Now your gray handle is going to be cleaner water, your sinks and your showers. That's going to wash your sewage hose out for you. Then you can conveniently and sanitarily store your sewage hose right in your bumper. Hook up your hitch and head on home. Again, we thank you guys so much for your purchase. Hope you enjoy this bullet for many years to come. Happy camping.